Hi there. This video is to talk you through step 6 of your product review. You should already have brainstormed. You've already narrowed down your brainstorm. You've read some samples of product reviews that have already been written. And you've also brainstormed some pros and cons of the topic that you've chosen. And there should be some highlighted ideas on there. Today is going to be about brainstorming more thoroughly. You're going to really think through the ideas that you want to use. So, for example, if you look at this one that we had provided to you, it's about the Garmin watch, which you're probably pretty familiar with at this point. It's got two big ideas highlighted on here. Shows a lot of different features and also keeps a charge for a long time. And you'll remember that those are the two main body paragraphs and that the band will tear and have to be repaired. So what you're going to do is take yours that you did, the ideas that are, and pick the best two pros. If you're going to write a positive review, that is. And if you're going to write a negative one, you're going to pick the best two cons. And you're going to develop each of those into its own paragraph eventually. Right now, you just need to figure out how are you going to elaborate on that. Something I noticed is sometimes people have several ideas that actually are all on the same topic. So for example, it would be easy to brainstorm and say, oh, this GPS watch is great because it keeps track of steps. It counts your calories, it does miles, does all these things, but all of that could actually be combined into stores a lot of fitness features. So look at your list and see, just some of them kind of group logically so you can fit more ideas in one, because some might be actually elaboration. But you're going to think through what are the big ideas and what is going to be the elaboration. And that's going to happen on step 6. So it'll be easy. Whatever product you choose goes there. Make sure it is a specific product. I saw a few people had the product of a phone, just a phone in general. A smart, reasonable person is not going to agree that nobody should have a phone or everybody should have a phone. So if you're picking iPhone, you need to talk about the specific features of an iPhone. So I saw some people say things like, you can text on it. Well, you don't have to have an iPhone to text on it. You could have a Samsung, or you could play games on it. There's a lot of phones that you could also play games on. So make sure that you focus in on that idea a little bit more. Then the claim or thesis, the iPhone is a great phone, or a Garmin GPS watch is the best there is available, whatever, something very clear. And then what is the big reason why you support this claim statement? This is where you might write that it has a lot of fitness features. And then specifically, what are those fitness features? Checks your calories, miles, has a finds out where you are and can record a particular run, all of those things. What's the next big idea that supports that it's the best watch or best phone or best game or whatever it is that you're writing about? That's where you might write that it holds its charge really well. And then you give what are the specific details. This is what we did in class yesterday. Then you have to figure out what is the strongest counter argument. You want to pick the one that somebody who disagrees with you is going to be thinking about. For example, if the watch band breaks, you have to replace the whole watch. That's a pretty big counter argument. And you can say, sometimes they're just not available. You have to replace the whole watch. Your rebuttal has to go directly to this counter argument, and it needs to be different than reason 1, reason 2. You can't say, oh, but it tracks so many different things. That doesn't address the fact that the watch band breaks. So it has to go directly to that. Give a little bit of explanation and then, or elaboration, and then the conclusion is going to be, how are you going to restate that claim in a slightly different way? You can't say it the exact same way, but you need to, wrap it up and bring it all together. Having this outline done by tomorrow, by Thursday, is what your homework is. Good luck, and you know where to find me if you need help.